Greetings, Supreme Lord.
About the mole in the group. How's the investigation going?
We've found some leads. We should be able to catch him in a few days.
He must think I'm gone. He has become so complacent that he no longer acts with caution.
Prime Group is a top-notch corporation in this city. No one can defy you. Supreme Lord, this person challenged your authority and betrayed you. I will do my utmost to catch him.
Enough. Without my orders, don't bother me again until we catch the mole. I'll remain to be a taxi driver. You may leave now.
Yes, Supreme Lord. Let's go.
A fox is always just a fox. How can he outsmart me?
She's definitely nearby. Search the area thoroughly.
Yes.
She ran away from her wedding to Mr. Yancey, just asking for trouble.
Hey, they're gone. Get up. You ran away from the wedding?
Sorry, and thanks for your help earlier.
Yolanda, go back with us. Otherwise, we will use violence.
I won't go back. Simon Yancey is clearly forcing a marriage. Why are you helping that bad guy? You'd better just let me go. Otherwise, what you'll bring back could only be my body.
Mr. Yancey has made it clear, even if you're not alive, you are still his woman. Guys, take her back for the reward.
I'm not going back.
No, I can't use force. Otherwise, all the previous efforts will be wasted. That old fox will definitely find out about me.
I won't marry him. Let me go.
Won't marry? Your family is on the brink of bankruptcy. Only Mr. Yancey can help your family out now. Take her away.
We'll handle our family affairs ourselves. We don't need Simon's help. Let go of me.
Shut up. Take her away.
Let go of me.
Get in the car and hide.
Loser, are you looking for trouble?
How dare you hit him? I'll teach you a lesson.
Is he gonna be okay? Wow, he's so cool.
Everyone, attack! If we don't take her back today, Mr. Yancey will definitely punish us.
You cannot defeat me. You'd better leave now.
Why not? You!
Can you?
Let go of me. You know what? That woman is the wife of Simon Yancey, a real estate tycoon in the city. You'd better release us. Otherwise, he'll send over 1,000 people to get you.
Simon Yancey.
Haha. Are you scared now? If you fall into Mr. Yancey's hands, he will beat you. Guys, beat him up.
Don't hurt him. This has nothing to do with him.
If you bully women, I won't just stand by and do nothing. I said, you can't take her away.
You even meddle in Mr. Yancey's business. You prepare for the consequences. Let's go.
Thanks a lot for your help today. However, Simon is very powerful, and he won't hesitate to seek revenge. You'd better hide out for a few days.
It's getting late, Enar. You should head back and get some rest.
Hey, Mom. I told you I wouldn't marry him. I'll fix the crisis in our family business. Please stop pushing me.
What? A mere taxi driver meddled in my affairs?
That's right, Mr. Yancey. I told him who you were, and yet he still beat us. He doesn't respect you at all.
How dare he oppose me? I'm going to make his life a living hell. Come with me.
All right?
Welcome, Mr. Yancey. What brings you here?
Tristan Lane in your company offended me, and I want you to discipline him.
That rascal had the audacity to mess with you. He must be insane. Rest assured, I've long been displeased with that guy's attitude. This time, he's really upset you. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
Just remember, I want him to suffer. Let's go.
Tristan.
Mr. Wilson, you want to see me? Mr. Wilson, why did you hit me?
It's the lightest punishment. Look what you've done to the car.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wilson. I'll compensate you for it. Dock it from my paycheck.
Your small salary is not enough to cover the compensation. Why don't you sell yourself for money?
Mr. Wilson, it was just a minor scratch. How come my salary isn't enough to cover it? And now you want to sell myself? Isn't that a bit too much?
How dare you talk back to me? I decide how you will pay. Guards, hold him down.
Hey, George, have you lost your mind? I'll figure out how to pay you back. What's with all this fuss?
The money isn't what matters here. What's important is that you've really angered someone important. I'll give $500,000 to the man who beat him up.
I'll do it. Tristan, my family really needs money right now. Just put up with it.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha. This is what happens when money talks.
Dude, haven't I treated you well? And you're beating me for just $500,000?
I'm sorry, Tristan. Mr. Wilson,
Piss off. Your blows are too weak, and you want money? Watch and learn. When hitting someone, you have to keep striking with continuous force until they're beaten to a pulp.
George, what did I ever do to you? Why are you treating me this way?
The things that annoy me about you are trivial. They're not even worth mentioning. But the most important thing is that you have offended the Yancey family.
The Yancey family? Simon Yancey?
Not too dumb. Mr. Yancey asked me to make your life a living hell. You.
What? Go tell Simon that. If he has the guts, come to me himself. You lapdog.
You're fired. I will tell Mr. Yancey about this. Now that you've offended Mr. Yancey, you're doomed.
Oh, come on, you guys. Stop it. If you do this, how am I supposed to rent out this place?
Are you all right, landlady?
Tristan, what took you so long to get back? They're going to burn my house down.
I'm sorry. I promise I'll help you sort this out.
Sort it out, my foot. Just pay up.
Simon Yancey?
Yep, surprisingly, your arms and legs are still intact. George is really useless. Well then, I guess I'll have to teach you a lesson myself.
Simon, I know you're incredibly powerful, but that doesn't give you the right to bully others. You got George to hit me today, and you even smashed up my house. I can let it slide, and I have only one request. Now, grab your 2 dogs and get lost.
Shut up. You know Mr. Yancey is a real estate tycoon in the city, and yet you dare talk big here. Get down on your knees right now and apologize for helping his bride escape, or we'll make you suffer.
Mr. Yancey, the real estate tycoon? Tristan, kneel now. If you want to rot in hell, don't drag me down.
Oh no.
My lovely bride, do you miss me, your hubby, or are you apologizing to me for running away?
I'm not your bride. Forcing a marriage is something only a brute like you would do. It's all my fault that you're caught up in this mess.
Never mind.
Yolanda, I'm only giving you one chance. You either marry me or I'll beat you up, so you can never run away again.
Oh dear, it seems it's best not to stay here long. You can. Compensate me later. I'd better leave at once.
Simon, I will never marry you. I've already got a husband.
All right. You're making me do this. Bowie, get them. Give them a good beating. How dare you disobey me? Be ready to face the consequences.
Simon, aren't you afraid of retribution?
Fee. Even retribution wouldn't dare to. Come after me. I haven't settled with you about helping her escape, and you're so eager to meet your doom? Damn it.
I don't care who you are, but I'm only going to say this once. You smashed up my place, so you shall pay up and get lost.
Pay up? In your dreams. Get him.
Run.
But
Run.
I'll go call for help.
Bowie, get her back. Why are you still standing there? Get him. Today, I must teach this bastard a lesson. Get on your knees now. How dare you offend me? Do you think I've wasted all these years for nothing?
Kneel and beg for mercy.
I just want to live a peaceful life and find the traitor within the organization. Didn't expect you to provoke me? Then don't blame me for being ruthless.
Ha 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 ha. What did you say? Organization? Provoke? What nonsense are you spouting here? Let me tell you, if you don't kneel down and apologize right now, I'll be the one to be ruthless.
Get down on your knees. Do you think you can take on everyone by yourself? If you don't want to be beaten to a pulp, you better kneel before Mr. Yancey.
All right. I'll kneel.
Yolanda, how dare you run away on your wedding day? And right in front of Mr. Yancey, you even hugged a cab driver. Be smart and come back with us, or Mr. Yancey will hunt you down.
Simon is just bullying everyone with his power. Outrageous. Someone will teach him a lesson.
Let's go.
I need help.
Hey, it's me.
Tristan, you're not hurt, are you?
Simon might look fierce, but in fact, he's a piece of trash.
Hey, Mom. Simon's gone too far. Are you really going to make me marry him? Hello? Hello? Let's get married.
Huh?
We'll be married for half a year and then get divorced.
Why me?
First, you helped me and got into trouble with Simon because of it. My family can protect you for a while. Second, you got fired because you helped me. And your place got wrecked too. Honestly, I feel guilty about it. If you marry me, I'll pay you $50,000 a month. When my family gets through this crisis, $100,000 a month.
It seems I can't continue to be a normal driver. Why did I even get involved in this mess? And now I have a wife for free. But that's fine. My place got wrecked, and I have nowhere else to go.
My family is still going through a financial crisis right now. This is all I can offer at the moment.
Okay.
Let's go get our marriage certificates now. Your house was smashed. I'll transfer the money to you right now. You should compensate the landlady. Then you will come home with me.
I owe you this money. I'll pay you back once I've sorted things out. You're my wife. I'll keep you safe.
Hey, Mom. Simon is in our house. I'll go back right away.
Mr. Yancey, please calm down. Yolanda will be back soon to apologize to you. This time, I'll make sure she marries you.
It's not so simple anymore. Yolanda ran away from the wedding in public and brought shame to the Yancey family. She even got a lousy driver to beat me up. I had never endured such humiliation before. She needs to kneel down and apologize today.
I did nothing wrong. Why should I apologize to you? You couldn't force me, so now you're pressuring my parents. Simon, you are really despicable. Mom and Dad, don't kneel to him. Get up.
Do they even dare to stand up?
You...
Shut up. Get down on your knees. Do you want to ruin the entire family?
Don't be afraid of him, Mom and Dad. He uses his power to bully people. One day he will pay for his evil deeds. We can't just obey him.
What? Do you think, with this fighting bastard helping you, you can do whatever you want? Listen, in the business world, it's influence that matters, not brute force.
In terms of influence, you're no match for me.
What did you say?
I said, whether it's in terms of brute force or influence, you are far inferior to me.
Seems like you're all brawn and no brain. Stop bragging.
You're the driver who hit Mr. Yancey. No wonder you can only be a lower-class person. What ignorance. Listen, before Mr. Yancey gets angry, you better kneel and apologize, or else you'll suffer a lot.
Dad, don't be so mean. He's your son-in-law.
What son-in-law, Yolanda? Why are you talking nonsense in front of Mr. Yancey?
We're already married. His name is Tristan Lane. He's my husband. Forget about marrying Simon, and don't bring it up again.
Yolanda, how could you just marry this lousy driver without our permission? You've offended the Yancey family. Do you want me and your father to suffer with you?
Mr. Thomas, if you ever hit my wife again, I won't go easy on you.
Then I'll beat you. You really should. Know your place. Who gave you the audacity to marry Yolanda? Yolanda is Mr. Yancey's woman. Get down on your knees, apologize, and then get lost.
How dare you take my woman? Kneel down right now. I'll make you suffer.
Kneel? If you don't kneel, you'll be hurting Yolanda and dragging our family down.
Tristan.
What if I refuse?
Yolanda, look at the useless husband you chose. He's a short-sighted, lowly chauffeur, and he's even messing with Mr. Yancey. Are you stupid?
Son of a bitch, you beat me up before. I've already issued a nationwide order to destroy you. If you don't want to suffer, just kneel down now.
Many are hunting me. Just make your people get in line.
Ah.
I would never let anyone harm my wife, not even her mother.
You're just a worthless driver. Stop bragging. Drop the act. You.
Enough. I'm very angry now, and the consequences will be serious.
Oh, no.
What are you trying to do?
Yolanda, Tristan, I'll just give you 5 minutes to think about it. You either kneel and apologize to me immediately, or I'll not only take back the betrothal gifts, but also withdraw all support for Thomas Group. I will even instruct everyone in the real estate industry to make the Thomas family homeless and without a place to live.
Yolanda, can you really stand to watch us live in misery in our old age? Get on your knees and apologize to Mr. Yancey now.
Mom, I don't want to cave in to him. I'll come up with a way for the company.
Tristan, if you truly care about Yolanda, get on your knees. You lower-class people have no clue about the power of influential people. Disobeying them is the stupidest thing to do. Kneel now.
Why are you just standing there? Kneel. You have only 3 minutes left.
Tristan, I'm begging you. Kneel down. You're really not good enough for Yolanda. Let Yolanda go to be with Mr. Yancey.
Yolanda, I know you don't want to bow down to wicked people, and you prefer to resolve the company's financial and business crisis on your own. but think it over carefully. If we offend Mr. Yancey, what company would dare to help us? This is the only way for our family to survive.
Are we really left with no other option?
Yolanda, you've got just 1 minute left. Kneel down, tear up the marriage certificate, and come with me. This is the only way out. For your family. 30 seconds left.
Yolanda, hurry up. Mr. Yancey, Yolanda will kneel and apologize to you now.
Are you really going to compromise?
Looks like this might be the only option to save my family.
10 seconds left.
Tristan, do you really want our family to suffer just because you refuse?
Kneel down, or else don't blame me for being ruthless.
This insignificant person has already issued a kill order. The mole inside Prime Group must know I'm alive. Since that's the case, I'll get my men within Prime Group to clean up all this trash.
3, 2, 1.
Don't kneel. I'll solve your family's crisis.
You read just a useless taxi driver. Do you even know that because of your ignorant bragging, you've got the entire Thomas family in trouble?
Oh no. We're doomed.
Do you have a deep hatred for us or something? Why do you have to get us into so much trouble?
Dad, calm down.
How can I calm down? You could have married him and solved all our problems, but you didn't. Instead, you got a lowly driver to hit him and secretly got married. Mr. Yancey gave you a chance, but you didn't appreciate it. Yolanda, are you really our daughter? You can do nothing but bring us disaster.
With me here, the Thomas family will be fine, and I'll have Thomas Group's crisis solved. As a father, you can't provide for your family or take care of everything, yet you even think about selling your daughter to solve the problem. Have you ever reflected on yourself?
That's our family affair. You're in no position to judge. You loser. I will never approve of you as my son-in-law.
Sorry, Tristan. I dragged you into this messy situation. You don't have to leave.
I'm being so tolerant towards you, and you simply don't appreciate it, do you? Damn it, you've repeatedly shown no respect for me. I won't let you get away this time. Bowie, tell all the killers in the city to come here. Tristan is here, and ask everyone in the real estate industry to make life difficult for the Thomas family. Within 3 days, I want to see the Thomas family homeless, with countless debts to their name.
Tristan, you're just a taxi driver? Now you've lost your job, and even your rented home has been trashed. And Simon has issued a kill order for you. How are you going to help our family through this crisis? Why don't you stay out of it? I'll beg him. Mr. Yancey, I'm sorry I ran away from the wedding. I embarrassed you. Let this slap make it up to you.
That's it?
What are you doing now? I told you, I can handle it, trust me.
I'm on my knees now. I'm begging you, please spare my family. Please don't withdraw the support for us. Don't oppress us.
Don't you think it's a bit too late?
So what do I need to do for you to spare my family? And Tristan?
So you are kneeling, not just for your family, but also for this man?
Yolanda, get up. He can't do anything to me.
Tristan, you got into trouble for helping me. You've been left homeless, and a bunch of killers are coming after you. If anything happens to you because of me, I'll carry regrets my whole life.
You're my woman. I don't allow you to kneel to anyone. And more so, I won't allow you to compromise to anyone.
He's clearly a taxi driver, but why does he speak with such an intimidating presence?
You've lost your chance.
What? Thomas Group is being suppressed and won't last past tomorrow.
Dear. You bastard. You bragged and prevented Yolanda from kneeling and begging for mercy, which got our family in trouble. I won't let you off.
Thomas Group today Your creditors tomorrow. The day after tomorrow, your family will surely end up homeless.
What did I do to deserve this? Is this really the end of our family?
I'm sorry, Mom.
And you, everyone knows how easy it is for me to ruin a man. But you still mess with me.
So,
You bastard. You took away my bride and even got married with her. You will vanish today. This day next year will be your death anniversary.
Tristan, you need to run now. The killers will come to you very soon. You should run.
someone's coming to the Thomas family's house to get me. Intercept them immediately and solve the Thomas family's crisis.
At a time like this, you're still acting. Simon is determined to take your life. If you want to be beaten, get out, so you won't dirty my house.
Mom, Tristan is my husband now. Even if we lose the marriage certificate, he is still my legal husband. We can't let him be beaten.
Even though it is a contract marriage, you're so protective of me, and I will protect you for a lifetime. The priority now is to take your dad to the hospital.
Yes, Mom. Let's help Dad up.
You piece of trash. Get out of here. You ruined my daughter's life, put our family business in crisis, and made my husband faint from extreme anger. Are you trying to drive me crazy now?
Mom, none of this is Tristan's fault. I ran away from the wedding. That's why Simon is mad. Beat me if you want. Don't take it out on him.
You just had a chance to ask Simon for forgiveness. But he stopped you. This is all his fault. Why are you defending him? If you keep defending him, you shall get out of here.
Enough. Let's head to the hospital.
Simon's got a bunch of men coming after you. If you take my husband to the hospital now, you'll put us in danger. Do you want us to suffer with you?
Oh, Mom, stop it, okay?
I'll be all right, and your family will be okay too.
Doctor, how's my husband? He has high blood pressure and heart disease. He got too worked up and fainted. You have to save him.
Let's step outside. Don't bother the doctor. If there are issues, the doctor will inform us.
Supreme Lord Samakintur, the men Simon sent to get you have been intercepted. And the mole inside Prime Group has already given himself away. Just say the word and we'll handle it for you.
He must know I'm still alive. That's why he's losing his cool. Let's not rush about the mole for now. What is the situation of Thomas Group and Yancey Group?
My lord, Prime Group has already allocated funds and resources to help out Thomas Group. In addition, we have prepared several major projects for them. We have already sent people to suppress Yancey Group and reclaimed many of the projects we entrusted to them.
Good. Get ready to destroy the mole and the Yancey family.
Yes, Supreme Lord. I'll take my leave now.
Who are they? Are they Simon's men? To get you? Did you get hurt?
If he sent them, how could I possibly still be standing here perfectly fine?
Sorry about that. I'm just afraid you'll lose your life because of me.
You don't need to worry or be scared. The crisis within Thomas Group has been resolved. Simon won't survive more than 2 days.
All right, just shut up. Bragging won't save you. Your father is awake. Get in there and think of a way to save the Thomas family. This useless guy is so full of himself. He keeps insisting that nothing will happen to him. Why do you even bother about him? Just let him handle things on his own.
Don't worry, I'll always be there for you.
Our Thomas Group is hanging by a thread. Only the Yancey family can save us. But we've crossed him. He definitely won't forgive us.
I'm sorry, Dad. It's all my fault for running away from the wedding. That's why things have gotten this bad.
What's the point of you talking about this now? If you really feel sorry, do as I say, to get our family through this crisis.
Dad, tell me, and I'll make it right.
I'll get in touch with Mr. Yancey in a bit. We're going to host a banquet to apologize. You shall divorce the lousy driver and be with Mr. Yancey.
What?
Let me finish.
Let me take over from here. Yolanda, the fate of our family depends on you. At the apology banquet tomorrow, you shall kneel, apologize to Mr. Yancey, and go back with him. Then our family will be fine.
Mom, you want to sacrifice me to ensure the safety of our family?
There's really no other choice than to resort to this last measure.
I disagree.
You get out of here.
Dad, please calm down. Tristan, why don't you step outside for now?
You're forcing my wife to suck up to another man and get down on her knees and apologize. How can I?
That's our family affair. Do you think just because you've married Yolanda, you can meddle in our family's affairs? Listen, you worthless trash, we will never allow you to set foot in our house. And we will never recognize you as a member of our family.
If you can't bear to see Yolanda suffer like this, you should come with us tomorrow to meet Mr. Yancey. Bow several more times and apologize sincerely. Maybe Yolanda won't have to suffer as much.
Mom.
All right, I'll go. I won't allow anyone to bully my wife.
Great. Great. Now, that's the way to talk. Tomorrow, no matter how Mr. Yancey treats you, you must suck it up. You shall serve him well. To get Mr. Yancey to spare the Thomas family, even if it means crawling under his legs and licking his shoes. You must agree.
Okay.
Good. A real man keeps his word, no matter what. If you are truly a man, you should not go back on your word.
If he can take it, I certainly won't go back on my promise.
Tristan, have you lost your mind? Simon will definitely humiliate and beat you. Then, even if our family is safe, you might end up destroyed on the spot.
Rest assured, Simon doesn't have the guts for that. If you don't believe it, we'll see about that tomorrow.
Haha, Mr. Yancey.
Wait. On your knees?
Okay, we'll kneel.
Yolanda, I'm warning you. This is your last opportunity. Don't push your luck. Your father went to great lengths and begged endlessly to get this opportunity.
Kneel. Tristan, you ungrateful fool.
Mr. Yancey, he'll kneel right away. Tristan, what did you promise me yesterday? As a man, you shouldn't go back on your word.
Mr. Thomas, we don't need to kneel. It's him who should be kneeling to—
I've repeatedly given you a chance, yet you keep messing with me. Do you think I'm easy to deal with?
Mr. Yancey, that jerk clearly promised to be at your disposal. We didn't expect him to back out. Lower class people just speak without thinking and don't keep their word. We were careless and believed him.
Mrs. Thomas. He doesn't deserve us kneeling. The one who has to kneel today is him, not us.
Tristan, what exactly do you intend to do?
I want him to apologize to us.
Ha 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 ha. Tristan, the men I sent after you yesterday somehow failed. Didn't expect you to survive until today. Not only do you lack gratitude, but you also expect me to kneel and apologize? Are you out of your mind? Ha 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 ha.
You're not making it out alive today. Mr. Yancey, help me.
What are you waiting for? Get them.
Yes, sir.
That skilled fighter again.
You'll find out soon enough.
Simon, I promise you to divorce him. I'll go home with you today. Please spare him and our family.
Oh, I told you. He's the one who should apologize today, not us.
You keep provoking him over and over. I'm sure he's got the place surrounded. You can probably beat 10 people by yourself, but he could summon thousands of people. If you don't want to get hurt, stop provoking him.
I know all of you are distrustful of me right now. But just wait, you'll find out in a minute.
Yolanda, you are right. My people have already surrounded this place. They're top-notch fighters. Ha 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 ha. You lousy driver. Don't think just because you know a few beginner moves, you can act recklessly. Today, I'm going to make sure you end up either destroyed or seriously injured. Get him. Get everybody up here. Get everybody up here.
Tristan, be careful.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Tristan, for my sake, just apologize to him.
Go ahead and take him down. Don't move. If you move again, I'll strangle her.
Mr. Yancey, bad news. Our men have been stopped by the manager.
Simon Hunt, how dare you cause trouble at Prime Hotel?
Mr. Johnson, why are you here? I'm not causing trouble. I'm just teaching someone a lesson here.
A lesson? For whom are you making such a big fuss and sending people to surround our hotel?
It's the lousy driver. He's good at fighting. I need more people to deal with him.
What? I don't care what grudges you have. Anyway, disturbances are not allowed at Prime Hotel. If you want to hit him outside.
All right, Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Johnson, please don't go. Help us out here. Simon is such a bully. He not only wants to ruin our company, but also intends to destroy my husband.
Back off. Thomas Group is just an insignificant company. Why should we Prime Group help you? Who do you think you are?
Get your boss out here.
How dare you slap me?
Oh no. Not only have we offended Mr. Yancey, but this time we have provoked the influential Prime Group. Our Thomas family is in deep trouble.
Oh, honey.
Dad!
How dare you defile our Prime Hotel? You really got some nerve to—
Mom, are you okay?
Get your boss out here. I'm going to have you fired immediately.
You, Tristan. He works for Prime Group. It's one thing for you to disrespect me. How dare you hurt him? Now not only are you doomed, but even your ancestors will be dug up to be humiliated.
How insolent.
Prime Group is the most powerful company in the country. How dare you hit the manager of Prime Hotel? Are you out of your mind?
Did you hear that? Well, let go of me. When our boss comes, I'll crush you into ashes.
You guys are really asking for trouble. Tell the owner of Prime Hotel to kneel in front of me in 3 minutes, and the Yancey family shall be ruined right away.
Simon, now I know why you hate that boy so much. Just a braggart. He's really annoying.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson. That guy talks big without thinking. That's really disgusting.
Hello? Let Simon's men in here. Hey, if you get on your knees and apologize right now, I'll make sure Simon spares your life. Otherwise, since you're in my hands, I'll make you suffer a lot.
Tristan, what should we do? Are we not going to live through today?
Don't worry, I'm right here with you.
Ha ha ha. My men are here. My men are here. Ha 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 ha.
They're my guys.
Mr. Lloyd, what brings you here? These are all Simon's men. We're cleaning up the mess, and we didn't expect to trouble you. Mr. Lloyd, you—
How dare you help Simon bully people? Have you forgotten the principles of Prime Group?
I haven't. I remember. Employees of Prime Group are not allowed to bully others or assist others in oppressing the weak. I remember that. But we aren't bullying. We're teaching this piece of trash a lesson. Mr. Lloyd, maybe you remember it wrong. Mr. Lloyd, I—
What? Apologize to him.
Mr. Lloyd, he's just a piece of crap. He doesn't deserve an apology, does he?
Do as I say.
I apologize. I'm really sorry. I messed up.
Get on your knees and apologize.
What? Kneel? You don't deserve my apology, and you even want me to kneel down?
Just kneel. If your apology today doesn't make our guest here satisfied enough, I'll beat you up like really—
I'm so sorry, Fun. I shouldn't have been so overbearing. I'm a total jerk.
Mr. Johnson is really down on his knees. He's just a lousy driver. Why are you treating him like he's special? Mr. Lloyd, why are you sucking up to an outsider and punishing your subordinate? Aren't you bringing shame on Prime Group?
Are you trying to teach someone from Prime Group how to do things here?
Mr. Lloyd, aren't you just abusing your power? This guy not only bullied Mr. Yancey, but also stole his fiancée. I have every right to deal with him. How could you hit Mr. Yancey without knowing the truth?
I hit him. So what? I see the truth better than anyone else. And you're all blind fools.
Sir.
Mr. Lloyd, I see your Prime Group, without the Supreme Lord, is just in chaos. You're beating us up for this piece of crap? That's like telling all the reputable families that we are worse than this piece of crap. Aren't you afraid that we'll band together to overthrow your Prime Group?
Outrageous.
Prime Group is not something that a mere nobody like you can overthrow. And how dare you offend our Supreme Lord? You're asking for trouble.
How's the Yancey family doing? Why hasn't there been any action? What? The traitor is him? I order you to execute him. Wipe out the Yancey family immediately.
Tristan.
I told you, you don't need to worry when I'm around.
Well, I believe you.
Hey, you get my wife's parents to the hospital right away, and I might spare your life.
Who do you think you are to command me?
Just do it. If you don't go, I'll make you go.
Mr. Lloyd, what's wrong with you? Sir, I'll take your wife and her parents to the hospital now.
Don't worry, I'll handle this.
Well, be careful.
Go.
How strange. Why is Mr. Johnson suddenly acting so deferential towards this loser?
Hit him.
Enough. Now, Prime Group is leaderless. Do you really think I'm afraid of you? Why are you at the beck and call of this loser? Have you really fallen this far? Bowie, hurry and call my dad. Tell him that his son has been thoroughly insulted.
If your father won't teach you a lesson, I'll do it for him. Apologize right now and beg for their forgiveness, or no one can help you.
You want me to kneel and apologize? No way.
This is your only chance to apologize, Don. I suggest you really cherish it.
Ha ha ha. You expect me to say sorry to you in your dreams. When my father arrives, you'll be the ones kneeling down to apologize.
You.
Hey.
Yuka, why did you give him the whip? Joseph, believe it or not, I will have my dad gather many business tycoons to bring down your Prime Group.
You.
Company is in chaos without a leader. If we fight with all we've got, I'm certain we'll greatly damage your Prime Group. Let go of me.
Let go of him. Our master will be here in a moment. If your deceased Supreme Lord finds out you have turned Prime Group into something like this, he will crawl out from under the ground and drag you to hell.
Hell? He won't go there, but I can send you there.
You really want to do this the hard way? Guys, attack! You all work for Mr. Yancey. This time, if you protect him well, after we destroy Prime Group, you'll be well rewarded.
I am the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. I'll see who's got the nerve to act all bold.
Ha 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 ha. Won't you just stop bragging? If you're the Supreme Lord of Prime Group, I am a god. Come on, attack.
Everyone, stop!
Dad, teach them a lesson now. They teamed up with a loser against me. They even beat me up. Hurry up and join forces with the business tycoons to overthrow them.
Get on your knees.
Dad?
Don't call me Dad. I don't have a disrespectful son like you. Kneel now.
Dad, are you out of your mind?
David.
Ouch.
I'm sorry I wasn't hard enough on him. I'll show him what he's done wrong right away.
What's going on here, Dad? Why are all of you siding with this piece of garbage?
This slap is for bullying and trying to force a girl to marry you.
Dad.
This slap is for being so full of yourself and challenging Prime Group.
Dad, you can't hit me like that in front of these animals. You can't. I feel too humiliated to see anyone. Prime Group has gone into decline. Why are you so terrified of him?
This slap is for your foolishness in repeatedly provoking the Supreme Lord of Prime Group, Tristan Lane.
Welcome back, Supreme Lord.
What did I do? Supreme Lord, I'm sorry. I offended you so stupidly. Please forgive me.
Please spare my son's life, Supreme Lord. He is the only son I have. I will take full responsibility for his mistakes.
If everyone finds someone else to take the blame after they mess with me, will anyone respect our Prime Group?
Supreme Lord, I realize my mistakes. I abused my power and acted recklessly. I'm a beast. I shouldn't have gone after Yolanda. You can punish me however you want. Just please don't take it out on my father or Yancey Group. Supreme Lord.
Before I arrived, Yancey Group had already declared bankruptcy.
What?
You were so confident, and you asked us to kneel down and apologize, but you didn't even know. When your family business went bankrupt, you fool. Turns out that's all you got. And you want to challenge my Prime Group? That's just ridiculous.
Supreme Lord, I was wrong. Could you please save the Yancey family? Supreme Lord, my father is getting old. He can't stand being poor.
All right, then you should take the responsibility alone. David, I command you to make sure Simon is homeless and begging on the streets from now on. Whoever helps him is against me.
Understood?
Son, you brought this upon yourself.
Isn't Tristan just an ordinary person? He's so good at fighting, and he never backs down. And he's always so proud and unyielding. What's his background? I can't believe he doesn't even respect Simon. How are you, Mom? Do you feel any discomfort?
My heart is what hurts the most. Just tell me straight. That loser Tristan offended Simon so much. Is our Thomas family all ready?
Mom, the crisis has been solved. Many business tycoons are offering projects.
Stop lying to me. We offended the Yancey family so badly. How could our family possibly be fine?
Hello, Miss Thomas.
Hello? Who are you?
I'm here on behalf of Prime Group. We'd like to work on some projects with you. If it's okay with you, please go ahead and sign it.
Prime Group?
Prime Group? These are really Prime Group's projects? But Prime Group is a top company renowned globally. Why would you want to work with our small-time company? Besides, we're almost broke.
Yolanda, don't talk nonsense. Prime Group is kindly offering us an opportunity. You'd better sign it now.
But I think something feels off here. Yancey Group just went bankrupt, while Thomas Group is on the rise again. Did someone set this up behind the scenes?
Just sign it? No doubt.
I trust you.
You idiot. How dare you show up? You offended the Yancey. Did you just say the Yancey family went bankrupt?
Yes, I heard that Simon is now begging on the streets. The Yancey family is broke?
Son, I won't let you go on like this. Ah, it's me. I'm Zaid Yancey. Wyatt, I know that after Tristan discovered you were the mole in Prime Group, he destroyed your face and broke your leg, and it took you great effort to escape. You must really want revenge right now.
So what? Your family's gone bankrupt. What can you possibly give me?
I can help you lure Tristan out, and you can seize the chance to eliminate him. Prime Group will still be yours in the future.
What about you? What do you want, other than for your son to stop begging?
No wonder you were once the right protector of Prime Group. I can't hide anything from you.
I'm running out of patience.
I'll help you get rid of Tristan, and you'll become the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. Then you should appoint me as the right protector, and my son as the left protector.
Deal. Get lost now.
Tristan, even if you're the Supreme Lord of Prime Group, you have a soft spot too. You hurt my son, so I'll have to hurt your wife.
I never thought our Thomas family would find a blessing in disguise. We not only solved the financial and goods issues, but also managed to build a major project, jumping to become a top-tier family. What a surprise.
Dad, these are all due to Tristan's efforts. Just accept him as your son-in-law. He is upright and uncompromising, with courage and spirit.
Shut up. Although he is outstanding, he lacks influential backing, so he is worthless to me. This time, we overcame the difficulties, not necessarily because of him. In my opinion, we were simply lucky.
Mr. Thomas, I was indeed just a taxi driver, but for a reason, I had to lower myself. I'll open it.
Tristan. Who is it?
No one. There's just one box.
Ah.
Wyatt, this name sounds familiar.
He's the right protector of Prime Group. I heard he betrayed Prime Group.
What? The traitor of Prime Group?
He abused his power for personal gain, sold the secrets of Prime Group, and expanded his own influence, trying to swallow Prime Group whole. After the Supreme Lord found out and interrogated him, he was eventually rescued by his men.
But what does this have to do with our family? We just went to Prime Hotel a couple of days ago. We just offended the Yancey family, and they have already gone bankrupt. I see.
Yolanda, what have you figured out? Why is Wyatt after us? Now, he's a big shot. We've never met him, much less offended him.
He must have made a deal with the Yancey family. Zaid couldn't bear to see his precious son beg for a living, so he found Wyatt.
The Yancey family is already ruined. What do they have to trade with someone as powerful as Wyatt? Will we be destroyed?
Nonsense. Are you scared out of your mind?
He just wants me destroyed.
Tristan. Damn you. You even let your wife's family boss you around. What a disgrace to Prime Group.
Let's head inside.
After I take over Prime Group, I'll make sure you end up like that doll, ripped apart limb from limb. By faking your death, you lured me into letting my guard down, and then I was chased by the people from Prime Group, which made me live in constant fear. Now Zaid's helping me, so it's about time for you to live in anxiety all day.
Honey, you're pacing around so much. My head's going to explode. Our Thomas Group has risen to become a major enterprise. Even if Wyatt and Zaid come and make trouble for us, we'll just roll with the punches. Everything will be fine. What's with the panic?
Shut up. What do you know? Wyatt used to be the right protector of Prime Group. Do you really think we can stand against him? He dares to confront the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. He could destroy our company with the flick of his finger.
What? What should we do?
Let's do it your way and just roll with the punches.
But what do we have to deal with him?
I'll deal with him.
Fine, you deal with him. My dear son-in-law, you're now part of the Thomas family. You are duty-bound to solve our problems.
Dad, what are you talking about? Just moments ago you kept calling him a useless good-for-nothing, and you said he wasn't worthy of being your son-in-law. But now that something has happened, you want him to help?
It all started when you offended Simon. Whoever his father sends against us now, you're the one who has to clean up this mess.
Dad, Tristan helped me after I ran away from the wedding, so he got tangled up with Simon. Honestly, all this is my fault, not his. We can't let Tristan be the scapegoat.
Come with me and... Don't open the door without my permission.
What are you going to do? I'll help you.
I'm going alone. It's more convenient to move solo. Just stay put and wait for me.
Yolanda! 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 Yolanda's my only daughter. If anything happens to her, how could I go on living?
All right, stop crying. I've already sent someone to look for her.
There's news, Supreme Lord.
Supreme Lord?
Honey, do you miss me? Haha. Oh.
Simon, even though I'm blindfolded, I know who you are. You'd better release me immediately. Otherwise, Tristan will make you suffer.
Don't mention him in front of me. Now, I have Wyatt as my backer. If Tristan comes to save you, he'll be walking right into a trap.
Are you saying this is all your plan? You are using me as bait to lure Tristan into danger?
Today, that brat Tristan will meet his end, and you will become my woman completely.
I'd rather vanish than give in to you, you beast.
Still acting tough now? Hahaha.
Stop.
Where's Tristan? That coward doesn't even dare to come save his wife. He's sending you guys instead. Why don't you give him up to work for me?
Wyatt, we were like brothers. We used to work for the Supreme Lord as the right and left protectors. But you betrayed the Supreme Lord for your own gain. Today, as much as I hate it, I must get rid of you to show righteousness.
Of course, I prepared myself before luring you here. Simon, hurry. Simon, you useless fool.
Wyatt, if I can't see through this little trick of yours, how can I continue to be the Supreme Lord? Actually, I'm really just a cab driver. In order to get your recognition of my marriage with Yolanda, I hired someone to pretend to be Wyatt and orchestrated this whole performance myself. I met Simon while begging and asked him to help me.
What?
Mom and Dad, our crisis has been resolved. Why don't you go abroad and enjoy your retirement? Leave the company to me.
Hello, honey. I'm downstairs at the Prime Hotel. When will you finish up?
I'm almost done here. As soon as Mike Fagan signs the document, I'll be able to leave. Just 10 more minutes, honey.
All right.
What? Your useless husband is pushing you to come home?
No. He just asked me when I would finish. Oh, Mr. Fagan, our cooperation will be very pleasant. Why don't you just sign it?
You said he wasn't pushing you to go home? We were having such a great time earlier. Sign it now. No, you have to punish yourselves with 3 drinks.
Hey, Mr. Fagan, I really can't drink anymore. Why don't you sign it first? I'll treat you to a drink alone, some other day.
Hey, Yolanda, that's your mistake. Mr. Fagan, in good faith, wants to give you a chance to work with him, but you refuse to drink just 3 glasses of wine. Do you look down on Mr. Fagan?
Mr. Pearson, you must be kidding. How dare I look down upon Mr. Fagan? I'll drink. Oh, Mr. Fagan, I really can't drink anymore.
It's okay if you can't drink. You can. Use another way to make up for it, huh? Come on, give me a kiss. Kiss me, and I'll sign it.
Mr. Fagan, isn't that a bit inappropriate? I have a husband.
Miss Thomas, your useless husband isn't here. He won't know if you give a little kiss. Kiss for the sake of the project.
Yeah. Your husband is just a lousy cab driver. Even if he is here, he has no right to stop you from kissing someone else. I think you should just divorce him and marry a rich bachelor. I think Mr. Fagan is quite a catch.
Ha. That's exactly what I want. Yolanda, you know, I've had my eye on you for quite a while. Come on, give me a kiss. Kiss me, and I'll give you the project right away. If you're feeling shy, I can kiss you instead.
Show some respect, Mike.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, Mr. Fagan.
How dare you hit me? Don't want the project anymore.
I'm looking for my wife Yolanda to...
Tristan, don't hit him!
What? You are her useless husband, right? You want to hit me? Come on, hit me right here.
Since you asked for it, I'll gladly oblige.
Honey, calm down. He didn't do anything to me. It's all just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Bullshit. If you still want this project today, you have to kiss me in front of your husband, or else I'll kiss you instead.
Mr. Fagan, don't do this. Let's just talk it over.
I'll give you a chance. Let go of my wife.
What are you doing? Put that down.
Try hitting me and see what happens. I'm the manager of the lavish pavilion. If you lay a finger on me, I'll make sure you won't live to see the sunrise tomorrow. Your wife's company won't fare any better.
Tristan, we can't afford to mess with Mike. If you hit him, the consequences will be disastrous.
Are you afraid? Don't pretend to be tough if you can't handle it.
Mr. Fagan, he is just a piece of garbage. Even with 10 times the courage, he wouldn't dare lay a hand on you.
Miss Thomas, your husband just isn't good enough. He can't even protect you? What a coward.
Shut up. Even though your uncle is a director of Thomas Group, I won't tolerate your offense. This is between my husband and me, so it's none of your business.
You.
Drop the act. Don't you want the project anymore?
You're asking for trouble.
Ouch!
Tristan, you've really gotten yourself into big trouble.
What was I supposed to do? Just stand by and watch him bully you?
But you shouldn't have been so impulsive.
Yolanda, man.
Mr. Fagan, I'm really sorry. I apologize on his behalf.
There's no need for you to apologize. I want him to apologize to me. Otherwise, not only will the partnership be off the table, but I'll make sure your Thomas Group goes bankrupt and deep in debt.
You want to fight? You're asking for trouble. Hurry up and kneel to apologize to Mr. Fagan. What are you staring at? You want to hit me? Listen, I'm not someone you can mess with, lousy driver. Believe it or not, with just one call, I can have you fired right now.
Believe it or not, with just a word from me, I can make you go broke.
Are you out of your mind, you piece of trash? You think you can bankrupt me with your bragging? This is utterly ridiculous.
That's embarrassing.
Why aren't you kneeling yet? We're giving you a chance to apologize to Mr. Fagan.
Tristan, just kneel already. As long as we apologize, Mr. Fagan will definitely forgive us. Otherwise, for the rest of our lives. We'll never find peace.
I won't kneel. I have never knelt to anyone in my life. What's more, they made a mistake. Why should we be the ones apologizing?
Listen, kid. Now get down on your knees and let me punch you once, and then I'll give your wife the project. Otherwise, now that you've offended me, I'll have 10,000 people come after you.
Don't you dare.
Try me.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Tristan, are you okay? Don't freak me out.
I'm okay.
Mr. Fagin, you've hit him, and should have calmed down by now.
Your good-for-nothing husband provoked me so much. How can just one punch be enough to calm me down?
I owe you 2 drinks. Why don't I finish now? If nothing else works, you can punch me once. I don't want this project now. Please spare us. And the Thomas family.
Drink it first.
Tristan, I'm begging you, don't be so impulsive. Let me handle this.
Yolanda, did you expect this? I'll tell my uncle what happened today and have him rally all the board members to oust you.
What a damn loser. If you can't help, that's okay, but you keep causing trouble for your wife. She's really unlucky to have such a worthless husband.
One more word and I'll punch you.
Tristan, just shut up. Mr. Fagin, Mr. Pearson, I apologize on behalf of my husband.
So you want us to drink and apologize? All right.
You ungrateful fool! Damn, hold him down. If I don't deal with him today, he won't know he's messing with someone way out of his league.
You.
Tristan, that's enough. Even if you're a skilled fighter, can you protect the entire Thomas family? Even if you can beat them? What about Thomas Group? What about my parents? Have you thought about my future? Why are you acting so recklessly?
Yolanda, I have the ability to keep the entire Thomas family safe. You don't need to be afraid of them.
That's nonsense. Bragging right in front of us. Aren't you afraid of swallowing your own words? I'm calling right now to terminate our cooperation with you on all projects. I want to see how you plan to handle that.
Mr. Fagin, please calm down, Mr. Fagin. Tristan is just a driver. He doesn't know you're a big shot. He is just ignorant. Don't hold it against him. I apologize to you on his behalf.
Wow. The business talk is getting heated, huh? Has it turned into a fight?
We're so doomed.
Oh, Mr. Sid Moore, what brings you here personally?
Haha. If I had come a little later, your head would have been badly hurt.
This scumbag did that, but it's okay. I've got my revenge. I didn't disgrace you.
Ha ha ha. Come on, tell me what's going on.
Mr. Moore, we just wanted to discuss the project properly. We didn't mean to cause any trouble. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Ha ha ha. If you say so, pretty, it is a misunderstanding. Come over here, have a drink, and sing some songs with me. Keep me entertained, and I'll give you the project right away.
Well, since this is what you want, how dare I refuse? Tristan, Mr. Moore is Mike's boss. He's hundreds of times more ruthless than Mike. Don't annoy him, otherwise, I'll divorce you.
Got it.
Tristan, I'm really sorry about this. That's just how business is. I have no other choices. Here's to you, Mr. Moore.
Hold on. It's not fun drinking like this. You want to get the project, right? As long as you drink all those, the project will be yours.
Mr. Moore, why don't I sing you a song to add to the fun?
No, no, no. I am enchanted by the sight of beautiful women indulging in wine, their elegance turning into delightful intoxication. Ha ha ha.
Mr. Moore, why don't I sing you a song to add to the fun?
No, no, no. I am enchanted by the sight of beautiful women indulging in wine, their elegance turning into delightful intoxication. Ha 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 ha.
Mr. Moore, I'll drink it for my wife.
Step aside. Put the wine down.
You stupid driver. Haven't you heard? Not to drink and drive. Don't you have any sense?
Ha 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 ha. Beautiful lady. Why did you fall for such a piece of trash? You're like a precious flower in the muck. Yolanda, I will give you one more choice. Either you drink the wine and the project is yours, or you have some fun with me at the hotel. And this project and money are yours. Ha 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 ha.
She's not choosing either. Have fun yourself. We won't be joining you.
What are you doing?
Yolanda, I can give you both projects and money. We don't have to suffer their humiliation here.
What about our lives? You know what? If we leave here without permission, we'll be destroyed before we get home.
Exactly. She is right. If you take half a step out of here, I'll beat you. If you defy me, I'll destroy you.
Amy, let's see if you've got what it takes.
Stop them.
Step aside.
You piece of shit! How dare you disrespect Mr. Moore? His wealth is second only to that of Prime Group. He's known as the god of wealth.
Exactly. If you serve him well, you will live a rich life. Yet you're going against him. Are you out of your mind, or do you want a trouble?
They're right, Tristan. You're not a businessman. You don't know what happens to people who mess with him. So we absolutely can't upset him anymore.
You useless driver, you actually refused my money. Today I'm going to throw money at you and make you call me Daddy. Kneel before me and call me Daddy. Or you won't be leaving this room tonight.
How about I just drink, Mr. Moore?
Shut up, you stupid woman. I'm teaching him a lesson right now. Come over here and call me Daddy.
You cannot bear the weight of my needs.
Today I'm going to throw money at you until you call me Daddy. There are millions of dollars here.
Yolanda, are you looking for trouble?
Tristan?
I thought you were a man who wouldn't bow for money, but you still give in. Ha 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 ha. Kneel, take the money, kneel, and call me Daddy.
In your dreams.
So you're choosing the hard way. Beat him up.
Listen, Yolanda can't leave today, and you're not gonna get out of here in one piece.
Stop it. Stop it, or I'll strip her right here.
Don't you dare?
There's nothing I don't dare to do yet.
Please help me.
You offended Mr. Moore. No one can save you. You better listen to him.
Go stand guard at the door. Don't let anyone in.
Got it, Mr. Moore.
Kneel now, or I'll ruin her face. If you move again, I'll destroy her.
Kneel down!
Honey, I'm sorry.
Get down on your both knees, or I'll hit her again.
Mr. Moore, I will make you pay 100-fold for the humiliation you have inflicted on me today.
Still acting tough, huh? Kneel down. Stop staring.
Give me the rope.
Stop.
Kneel. Kneel, you son of a bitch. Come on. Drink up. Finish the last bottle. Then the project will be yours.
Mr. Moore, please let my husband go. I'll do whatever it takes.
How dare you try to negotiate with me? Just drink.
Let's go.
Mr. Moore.
Catch him. Don't let them get away. Get 20 people to Dream KTV. Bring the weapons with you.
Dream KTV, hurry!
Supreme Lord, Supreme Lord, Supreme Lord.
You two are really asking for trouble.
Beat him hard.
I'm the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. Don't you dare hurt me. If you hurt us, I'll make you suffer.
If you're the Supreme Lord, I'm your ancestor. How dare you pretend to be the Supreme Lord?
Tristan.
Yolanda. My guys will arrive soon. I advise all of you to stop, or you won't get another chance.
It was brave of you to hit me. Today, no matter who comes, the only thing they can take away is your lifeless body.
My guys are here. You're doomed.
You guys?
Didn't you hear Mr. Moore just call for more men? They all came armed? Can you fight your way out with your bare hands?
Today, I'm going to teach you all a good lesson.
Stop talking nonsense. You better think about how you're going to survive today. Hurry up and kneel down to apologize.
And I might just spare your life.
Fine. If you kowtow and apologize later, I might just spare your life too.
You two? Carry this bitch out. They are so arrogant today. I'm definitely going to vent my anger on her.
Got it, Mr. Moore.
You two, if you lay a finger on my wife, I will make you suffer so much that you will be afraid to see me.
Think about how you'll survive first. Stop bluffing.
Yeah, if Yolanda were awake now to see such a mess, she would offer to sleep with Mr. Moore to ask for forgiveness. Well, if you don't want to suffer miserably, just get out of our way.
You piece of trash. Listen, I only asked for 20 people, but there are more than 100 people. That's my elite force. You losers, get out now. Don't make a fool of yourselves here.
You call your men elite? Listen, your men won't get here. It's my guys that have you surrounded.
Listen, if you don't kneel before me now, soon a dozen strong men will beat you up.
Really? Later, you'll be the one who gets beat up.
What are you guys doing back here? Our own men are outside. Why do you look so scared? What? The right protector of Prime Group, David.
Supreme Lord.
Oh, no. We are doomed.
Supreme Lord, the doctor is already on the helicopter.
Hurry and take her for treatment. Your end is near, Steve.
Spare me, Supreme Lord.
Supreme Lord, we're really sorry. Supreme Lord, right protector.
Too noisy. Slap them.
Okay.
Wow.
You three threw your weight around, treated us like playthings, and humiliated us. And you even harmed my wife. You're gonna pay for all this.
Please spare me, Supreme Lord. It's their fault. They ordered me to be so rude to you and your wife. Supreme Lord, I never thought of bullying anyone. Supreme Lord.
Still shirking responsibility? David beat him up.
Please don't. Supreme Lord, I'm sorry. Supreme Lord, please don't, Supreme Lord. I'm really sorry, Supreme Lord. Please, no.
You insulted the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. This is the consequence.
Murder.
David Burt.
Shut up.
Please spare me, right protector. Please spare me.
Throw him into the pigsty in the mountains. He saw me as insignificant like an ant. I'll make him live like a worm.
Take him away. Yes,
Supreme Lord, I know I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect your forgiveness. I'll end myself. Supreme Lord, just destroy me. I know you're furious that I hurt your wife. Please destroy me. Give me a swift end.
Not so easy.
Tristan, you bastard. You'll burn in hell.
You're in pain. You got what you deserve. I'm also getting what's coming to me.
Tristan, you and Yolanda will go to hell. Definitely.
I'd like to see if the Grim Reaper would dare take me. David, give him a good beating.
Supreme Lord, it's done. Supreme Lord.
It doesn't matter. Put Sid's company under my wife's name. Keep what happened today a secret. Anyone who talks about this needs to be executed.
Yes, Supreme Lord.
Tristan.
It's okay. I'm here.
Tristan, how did we get to the hospital? How did you get hurt? After I fainted, what happened?
Hey, calm down. We made a scene that caught the attention of the right protector of Prime Group. He came in person and deal with Sid and his guys.
Thank goodness. If you do anything reckless again, I'll never speak to you.
I just couldn't watch them mistreat you. I'm your husband. Even if I'm just a taxi driver, I still have my dignity. I won't let anyone bully my wife.
Tristan, I know you care about me and you want to protect me, but our Thomas family is insignificant. We are no match for those big shots. Your reckless behavior will get us all into trouble. We're just lucky. We worked it out safely this time.
Okay, I promise you, I will never use violence without your permission.
That's more like it. Hello? What? The Moore family transferred all their assets to my name? Okay, I got it. Tristan, why did Prime Group transfer all of the Moore family's assets to me? What did they say?
Well, they saw us being bullied severely, so they gave us all of the assets to make amends.
In that case, I'm going to have a big celebration party and inform the high society who once looked down upon us that our Thomas family is on the rise.
All right. I'll get you some food. You take some rest. Hey, David. Reserve the top banquet hall at Prime Hotel for my wife's celebration party.
You're welcoming guests with your taxi driver husband? So embarrassing. What are you staring at? Did I say something wrong?
Tristan.
He's just jealous, but our Thomas Group is now a top-notch company. You shouldn't drive a cab anymore. How about working at the company? I'll teach you about business.
All right, everyone is here. We should head inside.
This is a party to celebrate our Thomas Group becoming a top-notch company. Thank you all for coming.
My boss said this banquet hall is reserved for distinguished guests today. You better leave now.
Hey, what's going on here? She seems so anxious.
She must be incompetent and can't handle the assets from Mr. Moore. I guess there's something wrong with her company.
Why didn't you mention this earlier? So many guests are here. If I take them to another venue now, I'll be laughed at.
Your family is just a joke. Thomas Group is a top-notch company now, only because you acquired the assets of the Moore family. You can just quietly enjoy it yourself. Why throw a celebration party? I give you 5 minutes to clear the venue, or I'll kick you all out.
What's wrong?
He said this banquet hall needs to be reserved for important guests. He just received the notice. He's asking us to leave the banquet hall.
This hall was originally booked by us. First come, first served, right? Is it appropriate for you to do so?
Loser, keep your mouth shut. You don't get to talk here.
We are your guests. Be polite when talking to my husband.
Look, they're fighting. This celebration party will have to end.
Hey, Yolanda, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Everyone, please have some snacks. I have a few things to sort out. The celebration will start shortly. I will offer 2 projects to cooperate with you guys.
You can't eat. You are not allowed to eat any food or drink present. And you have to.
Esteban Campbell, what are you doing? Aren't we still discussing?
All right. You can discuss for 10 minutes at most. Clear the venue within 10 minutes. Or I really will kick you all out.
So, who exactly are the big shots you're expecting? Let me have a word with them.
I'm afraid it will scare the pants off you. We're going to entertain the Supreme Lord of Prime Group and his wife.
Aren't you referring to us?
What? Did I hear you right? Are you saying that you're the Supreme Lord of Prime Group?
He's just a regular cab driver, isn't he? How could he be the Supreme Lord of Prime Group?
Yeah. How dare he brag in front of big shots like us? So ignorant.
Tristan, why are you talking nonsense again?
Go get your boss over here. We'll definitely use this banquet hall today.
Get the boss over here? Definitely use this banquet hall today? Yolanda, is there an issue with this banquet hall?
We're all renowned figures, recognized in high society. We came to your celebration party today to show our respect for you. Don't make us embarrassed.
Everyone, please remain calm. I will handle this matter properly.
Handle? The best way for you to handle this right now is to just take your people and leave. Hurry. Don't make things difficult for me.
If you touch my wife again, I'll have you fired. Tell your boss to come to me right now.
Don't push your luck. You want to see my boss? You don't deserve it.
It's not up to you to decide if I deserve. You've messed up our celebration. Even if your boss shows up, he will have to apologize to us.
I'm now asking you to leave on your own because I don't want to go overboard. When my boss gets here, he'll just throw you out. If people from Prime Group come, you'll be doomed for sure.
I'm telling you for the last time, get your boss over here. This banquet hall is supposed to be reserved for us.
Why violence? Yolanda, this is a banquet hall of Prime Group. If you hurt someone from Prime Group, aren't you afraid of getting in trouble?
Yeah, I think we should get out of here quickly so that we don't get involved.
Tristan, let go of him. Didn't you promise me that you wouldn't resort to violence so easily? Don't stir up trouble.
Did you hear that? Loser, let go of me already. Yolanda, you better hurry up and divorce this uncultured jerk. So violent and rude. What a disgrace to nobility.
He just doesn't want me to be mistreated. Who are you to judge him? First come, first served. Now that we've paid to be here, we can use this banquet hall.
Yolanda, are you out of your mind? How dare you challenge the Supreme Lord of Prime Group over the banquet hall? Are you looking for trouble?
I think you're the one asking for trouble, so you're not calling your boss, huh? I'll get him to come here. When the time comes, you'll need to pacify all the guests here and apologize to Yolanda.
Stop bragging. Our boss isn't someone you can just summon like that. Drop the act. It's pointless. Oh no, my boss said that the Supreme Lord of Prime Group and his wife scheduled their banquet for this exact time. They must be on their way now. You all better leave immediately.
What's going on here? I've never seen a celebration party like this. If you can't do it, let us know. Don't waste our time.
Exactly. I thought your Thomas Group rising to a top-notch company was something to celebrate. I hope to collaborate with you more in the future. But now it seems you are really biting off more than you can chew. You won't be a top-notch company for much longer.
This is just an accident. He said that. A big shot is coming over soon. Why don't we find another banquet hall?
Go to another banquet hall now? What a shame. You use dirty tricks to make your company a top-notch enterprise. You can't do anything decent, can you? Don't you feel embarrassed?
You'd better leave now. A big shot is arriving soon. If you don't leave now, you will be thrown out later. Don't say I didn't warn you.
What big shot?
Hey, Yolanda, why didn't you tell us about it earlier? Do you want us to be kicked out by the big shot later? Someone from a humble background will only do shameful things, even if they suddenly make it big. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
Loser, what gives you the right to talk to us like that? Let's go.
The Supreme Lord of Prime Group personally gave Sid's assets to Thomas Group. If you just leave like this, that would be disrespecting the Supreme Lord. I advise you to stay here and congratulate Thomas Group.
He has a point. Thomas Group might really have secured the backing of Prime Group. If we just walk away, wouldn't we be indirectly offending Prime Group?
Of course, we can stay at your celebration banquet, but now even the venue is having issues. You can't blame us if we leave.
Just give us 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, the celebration will officially start. It'll take place right here in this hall.
Mr. Campbell, please allow us to stay. I'll apologize to the Supreme Lord. Just don't make this difficult for me. Let me handle this celebration properly.
Do you think the Supreme Lord is a...
No need to waste words on him. Later, I'll have the boss personally sort this out. Get the owner of Prime Hotel to see me in 3 minutes or else you'll have to face the consequences.
You're really good at putting on a show, but in reality, it's just a facade. I'm telling you, stalling won't work. When people of Prime Group arrive, you'll still be kicked out.
You'll find out soon enough if I'm putting on a show.
Tristan, how about we go somewhere else? If his boss or someone from Prime Group comes and personally throws us out, that would be so embarrassing.
Your wife is smarter than you, loser.
Mr. Campbell, could you kindly prepare another hall for us? We will go somewhere else.
Apart from this top-notch hall, there's no room available? Why not choose another hotel?
What? So should we stay or should we leave?
Relax. I'll help you make this banquet a great success.
Hey, time is running out. Have you guys figured out any solutions? So many guests are waiting.
Esteban, didn't I ask you to kick them out? Just now, the Right Protector said that the Supreme Lord had arrived. Where's the Supreme Lord?
Hurry and get your man out of here. Don't disturb my wife's celebration party.
Who are you?
You don't know me?
Why should I know you?
Susanna, you're the owner of this hotel?
Yolanda, so, the one who booked the hall today, is you.
Susanna, can you?
Enough. Cut the crap. Before the Supreme Lord arrives, clear the place. Just because you're my old classmate doesn't mean you can delay my welcome to the important guests.
Susanna, I can leave, but can you arrange another banquet hall for me? If I take my guests to another hotel now, my celebration party will become a laughingstock in the business world.
I don't care if you become a laughingstock or what. I'm too busy to arrange it for you. The celebration party is over. Everyone can disperse now.
Show some respect. The Supreme Lord and his wife. You are waiting for us.
That's hilarious. He said he's the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. That's hilarious. Thomas Group just became a top-notch company, and now he's acting so arrogant. Posing as the Supreme Lord to shout at his subordinate? Is he asking for trouble? Haha.
Yolanda, your useless husband claims he's the Supreme Lord. You taught him to brag, but didn't tell him not to offend the big shots, huh? The Supreme Lord is about to arrive soon. If he knew that a lousy driver was impersonating him, do you think he would wipe out your entire family or just beat you up?
I'll wipe out your family and beat you up first.
How insolent. I'm the owner of Prime Hotel and a trusted subordinate of the Supreme Lord. How dare you act so disrespectfully towards me?
Why didn't I know there was a piece of crap like you at Prime Hotel?
How dare you hit my boss? I'll destroy you.
I've really put up with you for so long.
Tristan, what are you doing?
Yolanda, time's up. Do you really want us to watch such a scene? Your useless husband hit someone from Prime Group at Prime Hotel. Is there any point in continuing this celebration party? You can just do the funeral.
Security. Security. Get these people out of here. The Supreme Lord will be here soon. If we piss him off, all of us will pay a heavy price.
Yolanda, this is your celebration party. You are such a disgrace to our business community.
Yeah, you didn't tell us that. You booked the banquet hall that Prime Group was planning to use. Are you trying to get us into trouble?
I bet your family business would be back to being a small, insignificant company. Today, just looking at you makes me sick.
I'm sorry. I didn't expect things would turn out like this. Next time, I'll host another gathering to apologize.
What are you saying? Just get out.
Kick them out quickly. Soon, the Supreme Lord and his wife will be arriving.
Okay. Get up right now.
Don't pull me. I can walk on my own.
Gentlemen, we'll leave by ourselves. Don't be so violent.
Nobody is allowed to leave. Within 3 minutes, I'll make sure this hotel changes ownership. This banquet hall is ours to use.
Damn you, get out now, or I'll destroy you.
If you hit me again, I'll make you regret it.
You better not act recklessly. This is no place for you to run wild, loser.
He just doesn't learn his lesson. Yolanda, why did you marry such a disgusting guy? Let's go.
Within 3 minutes, make this hotel change hands and fire Susanna.
You're such a braggart and an actor. It seems I can't keep you around. Guards, drag him out and give him a beating. Let the Supreme Lord deal with him personally.
Don't you dare. Susanna, you'll be begging everyone to come back.
Catch them. Don't let them get away.
Okay.
Want Prime Hotel to change hands? No way. If I hand the two of them over to the Supreme Lord will definitely promote me.
Attack!
Go back and tell Susanna that what I said will definitely come true.
Tristan, I'm fed up with you. Why are you always so impulsive? It was humiliating enough for our guests to be thrown out, and you even offended Prime Hotel. Do you want to ruin my family business?
Yolanda, she went too far. I'm helping you get your revenge.
Stop your nonsense. Susanna was a classmate of mine. If I had talked to her properly, maybe we wouldn't have been so embarrassed today. Alas, because of you, our Thomas family rose once and fell just as quickly.
Honey, I know you don't believe me now. Just wait and see. In a moment, Susanna will definitely respectfully invite us and our guests back to the hotel.
You.
And in front of everyone, she will apologize to us. All the guests will surely show respect for the Thomas family again.
Tristan, why do I feel like something is different about you? The right protector of Prime Group. So the Supreme Lord and his wife?
Miss Thomas, I'm sorry for what you've suffered in the banquet hall today. I'll go and discipline that clueless Susanna right away. Go.
What?
Grab Susanna and bring her to me.
Right protector, I'm glad you're here. The Supreme Lord and his wife.
I only told you that. The guests today are important. When did I ever say about the Supreme Lord and his wife?
I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. I've set up the banquet hall properly. Now we're just waiting for the important guests.
You chased the important guests away. Who are you waiting for?
Are you talking about them?
Kneel down and apologize to them.
How could they possibly be the honored guests? Thomas Group just became a top-notch company. In our eyes, it's just a nouveau riche. How could they...
Still talking nonsense? Do you want me to beat you?
Tristan, we actually are the honored guests of Prime Group.
In a bit, we'll take our guests back to the hotel to continue with your celebration party. Today, you are the second most important person here.
Tristan, don't talk nonsense. The right protector is still here. How dare you say that I'm the second most important person here?
Susanna, apologize now.
Fine, I apologize. I'm sorry. I underestimated both of you. It was my fault. I was blind.
Without understanding the situation, you were disrespectful to the guests. You are such a disgrace to Prime Group. By the way, isn't the owner of Prime Hotel, Dave Smith? Why are you in charge now?
Dave Smith is my father. He said he wanted to take a break and left the hotel in my charge.
You and your father really have some nerve. Are you treating Prime Group as your Smith family's possession, huh?
I'm sorry, Right Protector. I was wrong. I'll give the hotel back to my father.
All right, let's discuss this later. Right now, you need to bring back all the guests you just drove away. Yolanda's celebration party has to be grand and impressive.
Huh? But they are all ready.
You won't do it? Then your Smith family won't have an easy time.
Fine, Right Protector. I'll do it. I'll ask them to come back right away.
Just bringing them back is not enough. I want you to apologize in front of all the guests to Yolanda. You embarrassed the Thomas family so much, you must make up for it. If you can't, I'll cripple you.
You, how can you be so cruel? Yolanda, we were once classmates after all. Ask your husband to go easy on me, will you? Tristan, calling the guest back should be enough, right? She's already apologized. There's no need to apologize again in front of everyone.
No, she needs to take responsibility for what she has done. I'll give you 10 minutes. If the guests aren't back in 10 minutes,
we'll wipe out your Smith family.
All right, got it. I'm on it.
Get out.
Susanna suddenly asked us all to come back. What on earth happened?
We just occupied this Prime Group's banquet hall. Maybe the Supreme Lord found out, and he wants to hold us accountable now.
No way! We just came to attend the Thomas family's celebration party. It's not our fault. The culprits are Yolanda and her useless husband.
Distinguished guests are here.
How did they become distinguished guests? Why hasn't the Supreme Lord punished them yet?
I told you Prime Hotel would change owners. The celebration banquet for the Thomas family will proceed as planned. You will show us respect again.
What's happening here? Where's the hotel manager? No one from Prime Group has arrived. The right protector of Prime Group? Behind him are the hotel owner, Susanna, and the manager, Esteban.
What's going on here?
Today, our distinguished guests are Miss Thomas and Mr. Lane. I didn't realize who they were before, and I was rude to them. I apologize and accept punishment.
I shouldn't have been disrespectful to these two honored guests. I shouldn't have disturbed their guests who came to celebrate, nor should I have driven you away. I'm sorry, Mr. Lane, Miss Thomas, and everyone else here.
Listen up, all dignitaries. Prime Hotel has already changed hands. The current owner is Miss Thomas.
Yolanda has become the owner of Prime Hotel. She has firmly established her family business as a top-notch company.
And, more importantly, she now has Prime Group as a backer. From now on, we should respect her.
Right, Protector? I'm not fit to be the owner of Prime Hotel. Moreover, you've given me Mr. Moore's assets.
Just accept the offer.
But I don't want to be the owner of Prime Hotel. I can't even manage the assets I got from Mr. Moore smoothly right now. Besides, this hotel belongs to Prime Group. I feel the pressure.
If you don't want to do it, forget about it.
Sorry, Right Protector. Please find someone more suitable for the job. Please thank the Supreme Lord for me.
You're welcome.
Since you're not willing to, we won't insist. Miss Thomas, it's getting late. How about you?
Our Thomas Group is now firmly established as a top-notch company. Even if I become the owner of Prime Hotel, I will never engage in abusing power to bully others. The celebration banquet officially begins now. Honey, even though we're in a contract marriage, through these incidents, I've realized that you genuinely care for me.
Are you touched?
Yeah? I owe you an apology. I always called you impulsive, but I often act impulsively too. I didn't believe you and I hit you. Why don't we fix it together?
All right.
Hello, who am I speaking with? Samuel Jones? Oh, okay, all right. It's Samuel, my college classmate. He's just returned to the country. He wants to organize a class reunion to catch up with old classmates.
Okay, I'll go with you.
All right, all right.
Yolanda, hi. And who's this?
Hi, I'm her husband, Tristan Lane.
Husband? Yolanda, you're married now?
Oh, honey, this is my college class monitor, Samuel Jones. He's a renowned entrepreneur overseas.
Yolanda is your husband, the CEO of some group? Tristan? I've never heard of him.
That's not surprising. I'm just a taxi driver.
Taxi driver?
Yeah, taxi driver. Come on, let's head inside. Jocelyn is calling me.
Come on, let's go to sports together. How dare you take Yolanda while I was abroad? Humph. Just you wait.
Yolanda. It's been so long. I heard your family business has risen to a top-notch company.
Well, just pure luck.
Is this handsome guy your taxi driver husband?
Yeah, his name is Tristan.
He does look quite charming, but is he good at sports?
He's pretty good in terms of stamina. You'll see when he plays sports.
Hi.
Why so tense?
No worries. It's just a bit chilly.
All right, let's get started. Yolanda and I are teaming up. Jocelyn and Susanna are teaming up. This driver will pick up the balls for us.
His name is Tristan. Plus, why should my husband pick up balls?
Wouldn't it be tiring for you to pick up the balls yourself? Besides, as your husband, isn't it normal for him to help you with that?
But...
Oh, come on. He's not that petty, is he? Serve us well.
Sorry, honey.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Yolanda, this is how you should warm up. Otherwise, you'll get hurt.
No need, Samuel.
Hey, driver. I need to stretch my legs. Could you please help me?
You can stretch them yourself.
Hey, don't walk.
You can stretch them yourself.
Hey, don't walk away. How much is Yolanda paying you? I'll double it. Stick with me, and I'll ensure you live in the lap of luxury.
What are you implying?
Aren't you just a kept man? By Yolanda, stick with me. I have way more money than she does. Or you can secretly hang out with me.
You can't afford to keep me.
Jocelyn, come on. It's starting. Stay away from him. He's not as simple as he looks.
What's so complicated about him? Anyway, he's just a man.
Hey, it's starting. Hey, driver, come pick up the ball.
His name is Tristan. If you call him driver again, I'm really going to be angry.
Got it, darling. What are you doing?
Oops, sorry about that. I thought you could catch it.
You totally did that on purpose.
So what if I did it on purpose? You called my wife darling to my face. Have you forgotten that I'm here?
Tristan, he was just joking. Don't be impulsive. Sorry, Samuel. Tristan didn't mean to. Let's get back to playing.
Loser. Yolanda, you should position yourself like this when playing. See?
Okay, Samuel. I've got it now.
Hey, Kobo. Pick up the ball, Ping. Pick up the ball, Pekwa. Pick up the ball, Haidar. I've had enough of you.
Don't.
Yolanda.
Yolanda, are you okay? Can you
Step aside. Are you all right? Any discomfort?
She's not all right. Boy, let me get this straight. Yolanda is supposed to marry me. You should divorce Yolanda immediately. Why did Yolanda marry you, a useless driver?
Who are you to get us divorced?
I'm a leader in the overseas mining industry. I can give Yolanda the luxury you'll never be able to give.
Samuel, stop talking nonsense. That's all for today, Jocelyn. We're leaving now.
She can't leave. Honestly, Yolanda's parents are coming back to the country soon. They have watched me grow up and always considered me the perfect son-in-law. Before they get back here, you better divorce her quickly.
Why are you so sure? I'm not good enough for her.
It's well known that you're a good-for-nothing. You think you are good enough for her? Ridiculous. Ah. If Yolanda's parents found out you were treating me like this, they'd definitely kick you out of the Thomas family.
How my wife's parents treat me is none of your concern. Bastard, crawl back to your filthy place.
Tristan, let him go. No need to get physical. We'll just leave.
Damn you.
Tristan.
Oh no, this is bad, Samuel. He's not someone you can mess with. Just apologize.
Isn't he just a loser driver? Why should I be afraid of him?
Well, driver, are you okay? Are you feeling dizzy? I'll take you home and patch you up.
Jocelyn, I'll take him to the hospital.
Go away. My family's private doctor is very skilled. I'm taking him home.
Get lost.
Who do you think you are to push me around?
Jocelyn, you're asking for trouble.
Shut up. You're no longer the owner of Prime Hotel. What gives you the right to talk to me? You ungrateful brat. I have to get you today. Samuel, as long as you handle him, I'll give Yolanda to you today.
Deal.
Are you too crazy? Today, if you mess with Tristan and me, tomorrow I will definitely bring down your company.
You're just the boss of an ordinary domestic company, and my company is the leader in the domestic mineral industry. If you challenge me, we will both suffer losses. Plus, with Jocelyn's influence, I'm sure I can defeat you. You'd better do what I say, so your parents get a good son-in-law.
I'm
Yolanda's husband. Anyone trying to bring down her family business will certainly suffer.
What he said is true. Don't be impulsive, guys. Just let them go. Last time.
Bitch, stay out of it. Yolanda isn't leaving today. If you know what's good for you, get lost now, or I'll use you as a punch bag soon.
You'll be the one who gets beaten up.
You're really something.
Not only am I good at fighting, but I'm also the Supreme Lord of Prime Group. Driving is just my hobby.
What?
I told you, you couldn't afford to mess with me, but you insisted on offending him.
Samuel, how are you doing?
Well done today. The right protector will give you a position.
Really? Thanks, Mr. Lane.
Susanna, what makes you treat him with such respect?
It's because of him and Yolanda that I lost my job at the hotel. Do you really think he's just a driver?
Well, really.
I'll offer you a way out. Take this racket and hit him 100 times. For every hit you don't land on him, he'll get a broken bone. And if you don't do it right, I'll send you to the mines for hard labor.
Yes, Mr. Lane.
Tristan, my parents will indeed be back soon. They won't approve of our marriage.
So?
They've always wanted me to marry into a wealthy family. If they know I married a taxi driver without their consent, they will be very unkind to you.
Don't worry. Let's handle things as they come. Yolanda, you'll always be my wife. Always. I need to take this call. What? My Prime Group has a traitor. Why not flush him out? Just say I'm missing. I want to see when this traitor will expose himself.
Hi, Mom and Dad. What? You used the company as collateral, and now it's in deficit, on the verge of going bankrupt? Tristan, maybe you should move out for now. My parents are coming home tomorrow. How about you move back, after I've calmed them down?
All right.
Yolanda, right now, only Simon can save our company. We've already accepted part of his betrothal gifts. As soon as you marry him, the company will be fully rescued.
What? You promised to marry me off to him without my consent? I don't agree. I've already...
If you don't want me and your mother to suffer, you must marry him.
This is absurd. Yolanda and I are already married. Are you going to force her to remarry?
Why not? We just need to kick you out.
Dad, that's too much. I'm not going to stay in this house, okay?